Hello, and thanks for joining us for your CCRC Community News Update. I'm Asia Gore. Finding and keeping a job can be an impossible task for families who have lost their shelter. But as CCRC News Update reporter Garrett Waddell explains, a new partnership between CCRC and Hope the Mission will support families on this journey. Garrett?
Families without stable housing typically struggle to access childcare, but this new project will support parents with childcare and housing so they can get back on their feet. Construction is currently underway at the lot where a Denny's restaurant once stood to transform it into the Woodlands.
Being on site at the Woodlands and being able to offer those childcare services is really critical for parents getting back on their feet and becoming stabilized to find their housing. Just knowing that they have that peace of mind that their child is in a safe place where they can grow and be nurtured is really important.
Hope the Mission is funding the renovations, which include one infant toddler room for 9 children and one preschool room for 16 children. The renovations should be complete by this fall, and we expect to have the center licensed and operational by December 2024 or January 2025.
The Woodlands can serve up to 100 families, and all those families may have children. So, it's a lot of children, and they do have the busing for the children that go to public school, but there's still a need for the childcare for the 0 to 5. So that's why, this partnership is so critical.
The Head Start and Early Head Start spaces are already designated for the center. We applied in May 2024 for a Head Start and Early Head Start expansion to add a 2-classroom modular at the Woodlands.
We also have our comprehensive services, which include audio and vision screenings, developmental screenings, and of course, the education component. So our goal is to enroll these families, help them become stabilized, let them have a place where their children are safe, and then support them when they transition out to enroll into another early care and learning center.
In addition, CCRC also plans to expand the Sierras Lancaster site with a 2-classroom modular. If the project timeline remains on track, we anticipate to see children in the classroom by January. For CCRC News Update, I'm Garrett Waddell. Asia, back to you.
Thank you, Garrett. According to 2023 figures, about 4,000 children experienced homelessness in LA, but that number doesn't necessarily give the full picture of children with unstable shelter. By supporting families with shelter and childcare, we can empower them to find and secure employment that sustains their family long-term. To ensure childcare providers have the skills they need to provide a quality care environment, CCRC hosts workforce development trainings throughout the year. Well, we're once again offering some of those trainings in person. At one recent training called ACT, Raising Safe Kids, participants learned about the impacts of children's exposure to media and violence on their behavior. The session helped caregivers reflect on their own use of media in the family and how it influences their children's lives as well as their own. We spoke with the trainer to learn more.
For me as a trainer, is something that I take very passionately because I really like to spread my knowledge and spread to the providers and give them more strategies and stuff that they can do and actually things that are very relatable to their work. So it's a pleasure for me as being a trainer and really providing this, type of work.
Nos dan las herramientas necesarias para ayudar. Me encanta, especialmente cuando es en presencia, porque se agarra más clara la información. Hay maneras de preguntar, de opinar, pero siempre va a ser mejor en presencia.
Now, this is just one of the many trainings we offer for free throughout the year. Visit our community calendar to register and learn more. The new school year is just days away for many kids, and thanks to CCRC's annual back-to-school distribution event, children are heading back to the classroom with the supplies they need to succeed. CCRC News Update reporter Yesenia Rodriguez was at our Chatsworth event, and she joins us now with more. Yesenia?
That's right, Asia. We hosted an event in the Antelope Valley and now in the San Fernando Valley to ensure children are prepared for the school year.
Today it was an amazing event for family. It was support the family we need, and we got a lot of supplies for school. Thank you so much. The backpacks for my kids is amazing. Thank you.
Children wore big smiles as they selected books, backpacks, school supplies, and other items to prepare them for the new school year.
Helps out the community, those underserved, those that are marginalized population, and it just brings the community together as a whole, and it just shows, the importance of it, and especially for the kids that don't have it, and their education is important.
Across all 4 events, we distributed over 1,400 backpacks full of supplies, nearly 1,700 age-appropriate books, and 6,400 diapers, among other essential items.
It's a big plus for me being a single parent with 2 younger school-age kids. They can come get free supplies, books, folders, backpacks, everything that's needed for school before it starts. It saved me money, which is a great thing. I appreciate it. Thank you, CCRC.
Community Boost allowed families to interface directly with additional resources in their neighborhoods. Those sponsors say it was uplifting to see families so happy.
I think that this was an amazing day for CCRC to come through and show support to our community. This was such an awesome thing. I got to meet a lot of the families. We got to engage with a lot of the children, and it just goes to show that when you support the community will come back and support you.
If you missed out on our fundraisers and would like to donate directly, you can always visit our donate link at ccrcca.org. For CCRC News Update, I'm Yesenia Rodriguez. Back to you, Asia.
Thank you, Yesenia. Nothing says summer quite like a carnival, and CCRC hosted a home visiting carnival to connect families with resources while having fun. CCRC News Update reporter Mo Leitner explains from Palmdale. Mo?
That's right, Asia. Families beat the heat with lots of fun activities while they learn more about our award-winning home visiting program. The Carnival is for the Antelope Valley Group Connection. It is primarily for our enrolled home visiting families, but is also open to community families as well. In this group, families create a network of support and build confidence through shared experiences. Families enjoy carnival-styled games, books, snacks, raffles, and prizes. The goal of the event is to bring families together to have a fun activity for their children. This event supports our parents as teachers' curriculums, which emphasizes the importance of play as a part of the child's development.
Los beneficios que he encontrado yo es que me conectan con mi familia, me dan estrategias para poder interactuar con mis niños, saber cómo ayudarlos a crecer y pues también apoyar a otras mamás que están en las mismas situaciones.
Why do you participate in these events and why do you love it?
I love it because there's so many great resources that come from participating in all these events. They offer a lot of help with families and the children and all the activities. It's something to do. And I just love everything about CCRC.
We are always recruiting for our programs in both the Antelope and San Fernando Valleys. Reporting for CCRC News Updates, I'm Mo Leitner. Asia, back to you.
Here are some other things to know before you go. We are offering ongoing CPR training in English and Spanish. Learn to save a life, and if you're an eligible childcare provider, you could be reimbursed. Plus, want to donate your time? We'd love to see you at our volunteer days on October 10th. Volunteers age 16 and older are invited to come spend time with us as we prepare school supplies, bag fruits and veggies, and organize items for our holiday drive, plus more. We can also design a tailor-made volunteer event for your community group, staff, or students. Sign up with us in the link in this email. That's all the time we have for today. Thanks for tuning in, and be sure to follow us on social media. Keeping you up to speed and informed, I'm Asia Gore with your CCRC Community News Update.